What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video of the HTML and CSS series. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to customize your web page in CSS. So this will include creating your CSS file, linking your CSS to your HTML, and finally customizing your elements in CSS. So this is what the final product is going to look like. So as you can see, I'm going to be customizing the hello heading, the div tags, and also the paragraph. I'm also going to be giving it a background color just for fun. So if you would like to follow along, I'll put the code in the description. And if you want to watch the previous videos of the series, then hit the little I in the top left or right hand corner. I'll also put a link in the description for the videos. And yeah, please make sure to like and smash that subscribe button. If that subscribe button is red, make it gray. So I'll see you guys in the video. Okay, let's start off by creating our CSS file. So you need to go to new text document, and then you go back to the file tab, save as, and then get rid of that whole thing. So here's a very important thing. Your home page of your website has to be index.html for two reasons. The first reason is, well, your CSS won't work. The second reason is because the internet is going to recognize index.html as the landing page of your webpage. So or your website. So if someone goes and clicks on your website from like a search engine, Google or Bing, that index.html will pop up. So if you don't have it index.html, the internet is not going to know which to bring up as a landing page. So for index.html, I like to do style.css, and then if I create stub pages, which we are going to do in an upcoming video sometime. So if I do like about.html, those like subpages can be whatever. So then style.css, styleabout.css. So style.css is going to be what I'm going to be creating for index.html. So it has to, it can be whatever, but it has to be a .css. So save, and there we have it. Okay, so now that our CSS file is created, we somehow need to link it to our HTML so that we can use it to customize our HTML. So how you can do this is you put link in the angled brackets, and I think those are what it's called. I just called them greater than less than symbols. So link rel equals, in quotation marks, style sheet, and then href equals, in quotation marks, your file name. So my file name is style.css. So this will browse the folder that you have your index.html in. So yeah, now that it's linked, we can move on to making classes. Okay, so let's create our first class, which is going to be the heading class. So let's create our class. So it is class equals, in quotation marks, heading, or whatever you want. You can copy paste it, or you can just memorize it and then put it in here. So you go to your style.css and then you put period or dot. That is a class heading. And then I want my heading color to be purple. Yeah, purple, that's good. And you put a colon for after the like the color, the background color, like that. And then you put a semicolon at the end of the line, so that's the line break. So I think that's it, what I'm going to do for my heading. So let's save anyway, and then let's go to Safari. Let's click on there. There we go. Let's put that in the search bar. So now our hello is purple. So yeah, let's move on to styling the divs. So last video I did some styling with the divs, but this is just complicated. So I'm just gonna put this as a class equals text1, and then I'll put this, the other div, as a class equals text number 2. So now that that's done, we can go into our HTML, CSS, sorry. Go to dot text1, and you do these curly brackets on a Hungarian keyboard. You do Alt 7 and U, and then on an English keyboard you do Shift and the square brackets, or the two symbols beside P. So let's have text1 to be, the color should be blue, and then the background color should be pink. You can do whatever colors you want, but I'm just gonna do these colors. So I think the easiest thing that I will is to copy paste it, just hit an enter so it's more organized. Text2, and I'm just gonna put green. Okay, that is perfect. Let's refresh it, and voila. So moving on, have you ever had some days in your life where you just, I don't want to type today? Well, I definitely have. So that's why there's a super simple way. If you want both of your div backgrounds to be pink or whatever color you want, you can just put div, and that will customize all the div tags in your HTML. So I wouldn't recommend this if you have like 4 or 5 div tags and you only want to customize the first 2. Then like put class equals div1, and then the div2 class equals div1, and then you can customize dot div1 here. So I would recommend doing this div if you only have like 1 or 2 or even 3 div tags in your HTML file, and you just want all your div tags to be the same background color. So now I'm just going to take this out. I'm not going to be needing this anymore. So I'm just going to put background colon pink. Now background and background color literally do the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. But now, as you can see, it does the same thing. So yeah, that is this. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can do the paragraph next. So yeah. Okay, so moving on to the paragraph, let's see. So first, you're just going to need to erase this whole thing and give it a class. I usually say that because that's just easy. Paragraph should be the class name. You can name it whatever you want, just remember it. And then we'll just put it in order. Paragraph. Perfect. So here in the HTML styling, I just did one style, but now because we are using CSS, I can do 2. So color should be blue, and then the background. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, background color, or just background, should be red, just to show you guys it's the same thing in CSS too. So there you go. So yeah, let's give it a nice background. Okay, so who likes boring websites? No one. So that's why I'm going to create a background color, just a normal, a light background color. So a normal web page or website, well, in HTML, usually should have a body. So if you want to put it on the internet, at least that's a very important thing, to have a body. So, and well, yeah, body is where the content is. So this is just it's just referencing your CSS, so you can put it outside the body just to keep it organized. The same way you can do with divs, you can do with bodies. So now I'll go down here, body, and let's have the background to be powder blue. Powder blue is a very nice color in this kind of programming, website programming in HTML. So there it is. So this is the final product that we're going to be making in today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. I think hitting that subscribe button is more important than hitting the like button, but please smash both of them. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye.